Hello everybody, I'm Moldy West, and this is the Bloodline once again. In the last episode we did a bunch of tutorials, made myself a decent starting sword, and then we went and smacked some goblins around. We can't finish building the bakery just yet, we still need more wheat, wood, and possibly more stone. But we do have also main quest over here. Yo, Jeffrey, I killed those goblins you wanted dead. Have you taken care of those goblins yet? Yes, I have. I smacked the ever-loving hell out of them. And it's not letting me select that. There we go. Sometimes you gotta wiggle the mouse before the controller starts working on these menus. Fantastic! It seems you all ready to head out on your own then. What do I do now? Seeing that you can handle yourself, perhaps it is time for you to make the pilgrimage to the steps of Esros. And what are the steps of Esros? It's a pilgrimage site, or at least it was. Now it's more of a ruin, only visited every few decades by the Harbinger bloodline. Usually the next in line Harbinger is brought to the steps by the current Harbinger, but your father is no longer with us. He went to get cigarettes and milk and never came back. To my knowledge, you will be the first Harbinger to do the pilgrimage alone. Nothing to fret, however. It was purely ceremonial. There are no dangers awaiting you at the steps. Well, where are they? They overlook the Elder Glen Woods, just north of here. Head there and make your way to the top of the steps. The shrine at the top is your goal. I understand. Oh, and before you go, you'll need a better way of getting there than you're on your feet. Take Ferguson. He may not be the most noble steed, but it beats walking. I'll take care of him. Thanks, Jeffrey. And now, we've got our first mount. His name is Ferguson. I gotta stick some levels up inside of myself, cause I do need them stats. I needs them stats. A little bit of strength, endurance, and fortitude. Greatly increases health and increases resistance to disease. So far, playing this game on my own, I've only gotten one disease, and it's because somebody just walked up and coughed on me out of nowhere. Anyway, it's a donkey. There's our donkey. And away! Oh god, this thing turns so quickly. Away, donk! Away we ride! You carry the weight of the world on your little donkey shoulders. And yeah, we could ride to the very edge of the map and then it lets us into the overworld, or we could just do that. Yeah, navigating the overworld isn't as simple as just moving yourself around with the stick. First, mount up on the donkey because coming out here dismounted us, and that moves us faster than walking. Then we select ourselves a destination. And I think the Tomb of the Betrayer over here is where I want to go. I know that's not the quest we were told to go on, but it's what we're doing. Oh, quick detour real quick. Wood cutting hotspot just popped up. Gotta go look at that. We need some wood. Pine wood, to be exact. Just now realizing I didn't stick any resources into the bakery. That is an ash tree. Our woodcutting level needs to be 20. And right now it's only 3. Give me that pine. Give me that pine! And there's some birch. And we ain't level 5 at cutting wood yet. Damn. I really want to cut that wood. But it's too woody. Not cutty enough. And stone. Give me all that stone. All of it! Let's head back to the stronghold real quick. Oh, wrong button. There we go. I want to cram resources into the bakery starting up because I want to know exactly how much of what I need. So, there's the logs, there's the stone, now all we need is the wheat. Planted a bunch of it, and Still hasn't been 3 days, so it ain't grown yet. And the only way to pass the time is to just sit there with your thumb up your ass, or run around on the overworld, because being on the overworld makes time move faster. Now, Tomb of the Betrayer, that's where I want to go, because it sounds interesting. Oh look, a bandit ambush, running straight into me. Hand over your purse and we'll both be happy. Fight, run, pay, climb nearby tree. Oh hell no, we're killing these guys. They think they can just walk around and take my shit. Let's show them just how wrong they are. They will perish, skewered on my piney penis. And whack! Yeah, I just set your friend flying. You think you can handle that? Come on, bitch. Bam! Smack the shit out of him. And, oh, your crit spot's gone. It's gone to your arm. Well, that takes care of them. Oh, and I got some bandit daggers. Alright. And before we pop back out onto the overworld, there's always some ore on these cliffs over here. Always. And by always, I mean I've seen it like 9 times out of 10. Yep, up here. Stones! I don't really need the stone, but I do need that mining experience. I want to be crafting me some iron and steel weapons. Not just making copper shit. It ain't even bronze! It's just copper! And copper ain't usually used for making weapons and armor and shit. You gotta melt that shit together with some tin, turn it into bronze. A more powerful, more durable alloy. And there we go. Mining level is 5. Now, as soon as we spy some copper ore, we can start digging that shit up. Oh, look, a mushroom. White with red spots, the kind of thing that make Mario nice and big, and the thing that in real life makes you shit blood out of your face. Keep forgetting to use those skill points. And I don't want ranged skills, I want melee skills. One handy stuff, that's run through and neck slash. Alright. Them's is some useful ass skills. I want the skill book, not the skill tree. And I'm a-thinking I'll put Devastating Smash there. No, not there. I got it set to a different button on my other game, and I'm gonna be confusing myself with that sort of thing. And then neck slash I put here, and we'll put run through right there. Alright, so A for neck slash, B for run through, X for the devastating lunge, or smash, or whatever they call it. That's how I got my skills set up, and I got more skills on the other game, but maybe we'll find those skills or unlock them as we go. Donkey, take me away, Tomb of the Betrayer, that's where we're going. Now, if we could get there without me getting distracted, that would be nice. And so, God fucking damn it. A big bunch of goblins just popped up right in my path. Well, nothing a good murdering won't solve. We got new skills to go testing out on them. Where are they? They should be around here somewhere. Hello? Band of goblins. Okay, I see them now. They just spawned further out. Look at you bastards rolling all over the place. Wonk! Oh, I cut your fucking arm off. How about stab? How about there goes your neck? You're bleeding now. Ooh, hell yeah, parried the fuck out of you. And you just bled to death. And that's another level for us. Alright. Victory! And that looks like an iron deposit. I do believe it is. And my mining skill isn't level 10. We got a couple of proficiency points here, so that makes it use less stamina. Hitting somebody in the head with a blunt weapon might do something, but shoving enemies pushes them back a greater distance. And yeah, we can worry about the other things later. Now, throw weapon, throw my sword like a boomerang, spin slash pommel, and relentless pummeling. this is a skill that I got on the other file. A skill that I really like. And you're gonna see it in action. Right there. Of course, we actually need an enemy to test it on. I see a deer over there, but something tells me it ain't gonna work so well on a deer that tends to run away the instant it sees ya. Well, alright then. Give me back my donkey. And maybe we can actually get to the goddamn tomb of the goddamn betrayer this time. Away we go! Please, no goblins or bandits popping up directly in front of me. Take that, goblin boar riders. That's a goblin camp. Ambush. Another ambush. But they can't catch me. I'm out in front of them. And here we are. Tomb of the Betrayer. And this is where we'll find some quests and shit. There's also this thing right here. A nice little brazier. I lit it, but it didn't stay lit. Not to worry, that's part of a quest that we actually pick up right here. And damn, you're too far from a grappling hook. There we go. And catapult my ass! Whee! Bam! Straight into the gate. Sup, bruh? Can I go in there? Hold there, friend. The Vigil's gate stands as a line against the tomb. If you're looking to enter, I'll need to know for what purpose. What is this place? This is the Vigil's Gate, the last barrier between the living and the cursed tomb of the Betrayer. The chapter has held this ground for generations, sworn to keep the undead sealed within. Well, I'm just here to ensure no one crosses who shouldn't. Why guard a tomb? Didn't you fucking hear me when I said undead? Residual magic clings to the soil here, drawn from the cursed bodies buried within. If the undead slip past our guard, this place would become another Dornhurst, a necropolis of the damned, a city of the restless dead. So, can I go in? Inside the tomb? That's not a request we often hear. The chapter doesn't grant entry lightly. Only those with the chapter's blessing or on official duty will be allowed through. If you truly wish to enter, you'd need to seek approval from our commander. Well, where's your commander then? To speak with the commander, you'll need to earn his attention. Commander Kalen doesn't take visitors lightly. If you're serious, helping us here at the gate would go a long way. We're short-handed and stretched thin, just keeping the wards intact. Well, I'll help out however I can. Very well, I'll let you inside, but you won't have access to the tomb, of course. You'll need the commander's approval for that. The paladin motions to the gatekeeper to open the gates. Go on in, speak with Gareth Hale. Tell him you want to help in whatever way you can. Alright. And I take it Gareth Hale is the guy with the star over his head because quest purposes. I wasn't informed we'd be getting any extra help. Name's Gareth. If you're willing to pull your weight, there's plenty of work to be done. Yeah, tell me what to do. First and foremost, we have to repair the wards around the tomb entrance. Our primary wards were shattered and need to be completely replaced. You'll need to carry the ward stones from the storage room all the way up to the pedestals on either side of the tomb entrance. The big white stones are what you're looking for. They're quite heavy, so be careful. Got it. Good thing I've been pumping points into my strength, so I should be able to carry this stuff. No problem. That door is sealed. That's not where the stuff is. That's where the stuff is. Always follow the damn quest markers. That's what we're learning here. Stone. It weighs 200 units, so I assume you gotta have some strength in order to carry it. Look at me just hoisting this big-ass white rock over my head as I sprint for the hills, waving my arms around like that. Yeah, I'm not even holding that with my hands. I've got telekinetic powers, bitch! Well, now we need another one. Incoming! There we go. Always use the grappling hook to negate fall damage. And one last stone to stick on up there. Plonk. Stone down. Alright, Gary. You're gonna have to do something now. Probably. I mean, I did what I needed to do. Looks like the ward is at full strength once again. Nicely done. There's more work to be done, so don't kick back just yet. I need you to reignite the braziers beyond the Vigil's Gate and reignite the braziers found around the grounds. They keep the soil pure from the Betrayer's curse. There are 7 in total, 4 in Fellshade Priory, and the last 3 are scattered in the wilds. They aren't hard to find, just keep your eyes peeled. Oh, and a word of warning. Fellshade Priory is infested with goblins. Be ready for a fight. Can do, will do, might do. I can beat the shit out of some goblins. There's one of those braziers right there. And I just need a little bit of momentum so I can actually land up there. Oh, that didn't work. Well, here we go again. Whee! There we go. That's 1 lit, and it's staying lit this time because we actually have the quest that's relevant to it. And there you is. Oh shit, my stamina. Gotta let that shit recharge. Be burning through that stuff real fast. That's what happens when you don't have a shit ton of levels in your endurance. And so that's 2 braziers lit. I see 2 right there. This is Fellshade Priory. And wouldn't you know it, there's a goblin. Come here, you little bastard. Grab. That's that skill that I picked up. Let's just grab him and beat the fuck out of him. Now, come on, bitch. I'm looking to kick some ass. There you go. A lot of goblins dying, and a lot more coming to take their place. And there you go. You want some too, don't you? Bonk. And you're dead. Oh, you didn't die when I yanked you. There you go. Nice flip. Well, that takes care of them. No more gobbos, as far as I know. Except there's probably more inside. We just cleaned up the ones that were outside. And there's a brazier. Kalite. Schlight. And there was 2 more up outside. We don't even need to take the stairs. I could just... Well, I can't grapple that. Or that. But there's wood. There's wood around that I can grapple onto. Now we light this one. Bam! And yeah, no grabbing you. But I can grab the brazier itself. Hell yeah! And it's lit. It's lit, brah. And it also lost its collision after I lit it. Well, that takes care of those. There's just 1 more left to find out in the little... Oh, there it is, just surrounded by trees. There we go. Lit your stuff. That'll purify all your soil. There, I lit the thingies. Now the soil all clean. The braziers have been lit. Well done. That's 1 less task for us to worry about. One more thing, if you're willing, the Tomb of the Betrayer spreads a powerful corruption through various means. What I need your help with is something known as an Anchor of Dread. These anchors are twisted skull-like structures that root to the ground around them, spreading the Betrayer's corruption. If you're up for it, I need you to destroy one of these anchors. One is broken through the back wall in the lesser crypt here in the courtyard. These anchors can only be destroyed with chapter weapons. Well, I'm gonna need a chapter weapon then. Of course, you'll be given a chapter mace to do the job. You interested? Sure, I'll take it. Great, the lesser crypt is just there. Enter and destroy the anchor and be ready to fight some undead. Destroying it will attract a wave of them. Well, we got a chapter mace now. 35 damage on that. Which is a bit more than the Piney Tennis. Well, there's our chapter mace. We do need that to go smashing things, but once we're done with it, I'll be switching back to my Piney Tennis. I like that more than this slow-ass swinging ball on a stick. Now, how's about you get one of these? And you're mine. Bonk, 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 bonk. Haha, I grabbed you. I beat the fuck out of you. And here, I'll cut your neck. Or I'll stab you, rather. Stab you with a mace. How the hell does that even work? Doesn't matter. He did. And there is an Anchor o' Dread. A dreadful little anchor. Break that fucker. Break that fucker! And there. That's done. Well, the gate's locked. And you are stronger than the other bone boys we've been dealing with. Now come and get your ass beaten. I got one for you. Grab! And he's dead. And he dropped his sword that I can't take with me. But I can throw it around. And you can also grab severed body parts, and yeah, I think that's your leg, which for some reason turned into this stone leg. That sounds like metal when it gets thrown. Well, that's taken care of. That is one anchor of dread, all busted up. The anchor of dread has been destroyed. I can feel it. Impressive work, stranger. You've earned the attention of Commander Callen. He wants to have a word with you. Okie dokie then. I'm coming, Commandy. And do I have any more? Yeah, I do have one more skill point. Because I do want this skill, Pommel. That stuns enemies if you hit them with it. Very useful when you're getting swarmed. Sup, brah? You approach Commander Callen, his expression unreadable beneath his dense beard. He stands silently for a moment, measuring you with a gaze that seems to pierce your skin. Finally, he speaks. You've made an impression. He tosses the scroll he was reading onto his desk. The tasks you did were minor, yes, but your willingness to assist has not gone unnoticed. He pauses, crossing his arms over his armor, where the sigils of the chapter are adorned. It's rare for me to consider a recommend to anyone for the chapter. It's a privilege, a calling that demands more than strength. It demands loyalty, resilience, and a heart willing to shoulder our burdens. If you wish to stand among us, to bear the chapter's emblem, then prove to me that you're more than capable. Show me that your resolve goes beyond these small acts, that you're prepared to take on what truly lies in the shadow of the betrayer. Yeah, I can prove myself. Since you are now familiar with the anchors of dread, I feel you could be up to this task. There are many more anchors within the tomb of the betrayer. These are older, their corruption far deeper. Destroying a handful of them will weaken the curse. Typically, I'd send one of my paladins into the tomb to clean them up. If you want to prove yourself to me, this is how you do it. Well, this is how we do it, then. Time to go do it. And by it, I mean destroying a bunch of anchors of dread so we can prove ourselves to this guy. And now, up we go. We gotta get up in that tomb! God, that grappling hook slingshot is fun. I hope they never patch it out of the game. And so, this is the tomb. There's an anchor of dread right over there. There's one over there on the left side, too. Right there on the floor. I specifically remember that one because that's the one I had the hardest time finding when I played the game earlier. But, yep. Just bust up some anchors. And then there's you. Bonk. Stand there and think about what you've done for a second. I'm gonna go kill this guy. And, he's not stunned no more. Fine. They're all dead. Time to kill the anchor. Bonk. Well, and now they're mad at me. Hey, you broke our anchor. Why you do that? That's just rude. Oh, he knows what rude is. How do we know that? We're a bunch of skeletons. We don't know shit. How am I bleeding to death? Oh. Well, that takes care of them. Time to go bust up some more anchors after I do me a level. Gotta have them stats going up all the time. All the time. 10 strength, and we'll put this one on fortitude. More health means I'm harder to kill. And I don't like dying. And then there's you. Get on the ground. You alive? Nah, he dead. That is one of the deadest undead I've ever seen. Oh, you ain't dead. Come here, bitch. Thinking you can just waddle up on me like that? I think not. And now here come more of them. Just a quick bonk. Oh, he ain't dead yet. Them's some bone boys. There we go. That knocked a few of them out. Bam! And here comes more of them. Just clean them up. That's all you gotta do. Ow. He slapped me. He splapped me do. Get your ass on the ground. You don't need to be alive. Oh, there's a couple more. Thought we was all done. Hey, a leg. Gimme. Who wants this leg? Oh, God. I grappling hooked the leg. I pressed the wrong damn button. That's what happened. I'd grapple the fuck out of you, too. Now, I really wanted to throw that leg at somebody, but I pressed the wrong damn button, and I didn't manage to hit any of you. Well, at least I managed to impale two with a goddamn mace. Try and figure out how that one works. And then, you there, stop standing. Let me break your leg. You ain't using it. And there we go. Now I've got your leg. And I'm ready to throw it at anyone who comes shambling my way. And there's gonna be a lot of them once this anchor's gone. Now where you at? There they at. Bam! Leg to the face. I love the ragdoll physics in this game. Love them. It's always hilarious seeing them flop around like that. Head. I want your head broken. There you go. And you dropped a nice bloody-ass skull. Impressive, considering you didn't have any blood inside of you to begin with. And I think that's the end of you. And... Yep, wrong button. I wasted my grab. It's on cooldown now. I didn't even grab a damn thing. And that leaves two more anchors of dread. One of which is down here, blocking away deeper into the crypt. But we need you dead. There we go. No more dread. No more of you. And that's that. Kill, kill, murder, death. All I wanna do is kill all of you. Alright, another level. We be leveling up like mad in here. And I think that last anchor that we need to find is still back there in the big entry chamber, and this whole section here is just optional exploration, treasures and shit. Ooh, box. A single-edge short sword, some other stuff, food items. We can take it all. I don't think there's any limit on how much you can carry in this game. At least not yet, anyway. And hopefully they don't implement a carrying weight limit. I get that makes things more realistic, but it also makes them much more annoying. Now, where's that last anchor? Pretty sure that last anchor's supposed to be in here. It's also really dark in this place, and all these candles are making it hard to see in the dark. Quite the opposite thing, I know. I'm gonna up the brightness a little bit and see if that improves things. A little bit, yeah. It doesn't look nearly as bad now. I can see a little bit better. And I still don't see that last anchor. And I will interact with that coffin once I clear some of these guys out. Kinda hard to go doing things when there's a bunch of zombies chewing on your nuggets. And can you stop living? Okay. There. Okay, I got him. I got a bunch of bones. Not sure what else I'd expect to find in a sarcophagus. You got bones for me too, buddy? Okay, some gold and bones. But that does not help us figure out where that last anchor of dread is, which I'm almost completely certain is supposed to be in this big central room here. Honey. I found some honey, honey. And now, there goes your leg. Pretty sure that anchor's supposed to be right here around the middle. Or is it? Perhaps through this door that is sealed? God damn it. Maybe that anchor actually is deeper into the place. I thought this whole section down here with the traps and whatnot was optional. Oh, yeah, there it is. Duh. Me just being dumb and exploring already explored areas. There we go. All the anchors is broken. And now, all of y'all's is about to get broken. That's right. I broke your shit, and now I break you. Come and get some, dingus. Now, let's wait for that saw blade. Come on over here. Let's see how you all like getting sawed in half. Are you just gonna not go? Well, that guy's dead. You just, sitting around, huh? Come a little closer. I want to see how you like getting sawed. Or... fine, fuck it. No saw, just murder and death. That's all we need. Is that all of them? Me tinks, das all of them. Good, let me get my Piney Tennis back out. Or, yeah, Piney Tennis. Put you on. Oh, fuck yeah, that swings so much faster. I love that attack speed. Hey, bruh, I did it. I broke all the anchors. You've returned, and by the looks of it, you've completed the task I've assigned you. 5 anchors of dread destroyed. That's no small feat, not even for those who have served here at Vigil's Gate. You've proven your strength, resolve, and purpose. With this, you've earned my recommendation. He extends his hand, a letter of recommend, held precisely between his fingers. Take the letter to the chapter court in Elder Glen. You'll give it to Grayson Everdane, the head of the chapter. Alright, thanks, Commander. Don't thank me yet. Let's see how far this recommend gets you first. Well, alright, that's taken care of. Tomb of the Betrayer might still have some treasures in it, and I might not go in after them. I'm not certain. We'll see. Perhaps in the next episode, because I'm all out of time for this one. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.